Administration has been considering using a national emergency declaration to fund the president's campaign promised wall.
Now, 10 News reporter Travis Rice spoke to a professor who says even if Trump did, the order would be challenged in court. Travis.
Yeah, the president is not expected to declare a national emergency on immigration. However, he is known for his last-minute changes. Tonight, the president taking his border wall plea directly to the people. Trump is forecasted to turn up the heat on Democrats to end the partial government shutdown and approve his $5.7 billion request for funding a wall. Also not off the table yet, the possibility of Trump making an emergency declaration on immigration.
Most disaster or national emergency declarations are relatively uncontroversial in response to something happening around the world, something problematic, some crisis, and often not one that is domestic.
Political science professor Stephen Goggins says the president has some sway when it comes to shifting funds.
They do have quite a bit of power, despite Congress having the power of the purse. Particularly with this, you could imagine some funds being redirected, but probably not nearly enough to fund the full construction of the wall, given its cost estimates.
However, Goggin adds immigration isn't as tangible as things that have been declared emergencies in the past.
Often, right, these emergency declarations are often used for a crisis, for freezing funds to a particular terrorist organization or some crisis abroad, not necessarily one that's been going on for decades.
And the final obstacle, the courts.
Given how vague kind of these emergency powers are, court challenges basically happen every time they're invoked, and in this case would be no exception. So it would likely get stayed and tied up in the courts with nothing actually being done for months or years.
And if Trump does decide to pull from Department of Defense funds, troops could be tapped to build sections of that border wall. Live in the newsroom, Travis Rice, 10 News.